This video may literally change your life, so grab a notebook and pay attention. We're talking about habits, how to break old ones and how to build new ones. If you've been trying to build the habit of exercising more, eating healthy, being more loving to yourself, breathing, spiritual practices, and it's hard to stick to it, you feel like you're failing and it's just not working, then this video will help you. First things first is understanding how a habit is created and how it just stays effortlessly. This is called a habit loop. The first thing is a cue or a trigger that causes us to move into a routine or a habit, and then we receive some sort of reward, which is an emotion, an outcome, stimulation. Over time, as we repeat this habit loop over and over and over, we move the behavior into a certain part of the brain where it's effortless and automatic, and it takes no energy to create and engage in the behavior. So for example, I wake up, that's my cue. My routine is to have a cup of coffee. My reward is I feel energized. I enjoy the smell of coffee. I enjoy the taste. Habit loop. I do it tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Eventually it's effortless. It's automatic. I just do it. Now let's say you're engaging in a behavior that's not serving you and you want to change it. So for example, maybe you emotionally eat in the evenings. This is something that I struggled with for a long time. If you try and just use willpower to not emotionally eat, that's the routine, but you still have the cue of maybe the cue is it's late at night, you're bored, you want to feel relaxed, but you just don't replace it with any other routine, then you don't receive the reward and it feels like something's missing. So instead, something that really helped me was to notice the cue and then have a nice cozy cup of tea. Make something very enjoyable that still gives me the reward of tasting something and of feeling relaxed and soothed, but without eating, which I knew wasn't serving me. So if you want to break a habit that's not serving you, you need to replace the routine with something that will serve you and give you the same reward. And then practice it when you receive that cue or that trigger. And for practicing it, it'll be hard at first, but over time, it will become a lot easier. After about 3 weeks, 20 days, it will move to that part of your brain. It will rewire the neural pathways. And now in the evenings, when you are feeling like you want to taste something, you want to feel relaxed, you just automatically go to tea and you no longer go to that old behavior. In part 2, I'll give you an example on how to create a brand new habit. And if you want me to guide you step by step on how to create a bunch of habits that really, really serve and support you in becoming who you want to be, check out my free class.